Apakah itu merah?
Without rolling this.
If you're wondering why we're looking at different directions, it's because his camera is over here and my camera is over there. So I'm checking his focusing and my god, ubat tu bah.
Dulu Tiger Beer, sekarang Tiger Balm. I'm watching Sip Sip with Egan. We are sip-sipping in a very, very, very nice place. Apa itu tempat? City Lodge.
No, we're not sponsored. We're actually here for a job.
Yeah, we're here. Ceri tulang, Hai Sabi. We're shooting a workshop, so it's a classroom setting. So macam banyak sudah footage kami dapat. So it's like, boleh lah.
Why are you whispering?
I don't know.
Do you always whisper when you do your podcast?
If I do voiceovers, yeah.
Ooh, voiceovers. What voiceovers?
Like last time, I like those 2 films yang saya bikin. I feel like it's more Morgan Freeman that way.
Okay.
I'm owning it, okay?
Owning
Trying
what?
to. Saya rasa it's good lah.
Oh,
I don't know.
it's your podcast
Yeah.
voice. So apa cerita? What's up with you?
Kita habis hari tu di mana?
Entah.
So we're back because of popular demand. We're not tompinais.
Okay, wait. Let me ask you some questions.
Okay.
Why now? Why are you consistent with your videos now? Not your video, because before this you were always doing videos, but you didn't know. It felt like you didn't know what type of videos you wanted to do. So why now with all these interviews and all that, like consistent lah? Tiba-tiba consistent ni.
Yeah, I figure out why. It's because of my second daughter, Maya. So I was talking to this really wise man. His name is Nanda.
Wait,
Nanda, what's up, macha? So he advised me that I need to have like some kind of a initiation, some kind of a ritual initiation. Something big has to happen to you. Then you realize that you have to undertake something else, something new, something, I don't know. So when Maya came, I mean, obviously I need to be a good dad. I need to focus more on the family. I need to like all this stuff lah. And I'm really trying lah. But what else? What else can I do with my life yang I don't know, would make my kids proud? I don't know. So I've always wanted to learn from people, like from stories. I like to talk to people. I'm a talker. And I've been doing informal interviews before this. Yang bukan sip-sip kamu tengok lah bang. Ada Rich Gimbang, ada Daphne I King. It was good. It was a good learning from these people, like parenthood, how the do's and don'ts of being a dad, what you need to do, what you should not do, like what I do all the time. So I find myself complaining a bit less now. How dulu yang saya penat ba, and I forgot that my wife pun penat, like the whole day jaga anak. Hello, I penat juga. So I kind of realized those kind of things lah. I mean, there's a lot more to learn lah. So I guess from doing these interviews, I mungkin will learn from others. So yeah, that's why I want that professional thing inserted with all these family values.
Do you still do the I'm documenting this so my daughter can see?
Yeah. I guess now it's like a notch higher.
Sorry. A notch higher.
Bukan, like the effort ada lebih sikit. Yeah. I mean, I've kind of stopped vlogging because I feel like I'm so full of myself. Macam saya mau dengar cakap saya. I mean, hari-hari muka kau and you talking like penting kah? Am I relevant? Like, but as I include other people in my conversation, I get to express myself juga lah. And the people yang I interview have a platform, bukanlah bilang this platform is like really really good for them. Some people saya sengaja mau interview honestly because they're famous, and I feel like I want to interview mama-mama biasa, tukang sapu, salesman yang kena reject hari-hari, and see what's their perspective. But now I'm in the phase that people don't know me, so saya mau macam Amy Dangin is like really supportive lah of what I do, and now I'm comfortable with wanting to interview people yang macam mana kau kenal tiada kenal mampus kau lah, and just get the message through. Something like that.
Welcome to Sip Sip with Egan interview.
I am being interviewed. Oh no.
The man behind the
Kim
scenes
risau geng.
in his own show. This should be episode 1.
I guess.
Nah, it's okay. So what are we doing here today?
I don't know. We're supposed to do work.
Well, I'm kind of doing work but not really.
Kalau Sabi datang kita buat sibuk.
You can get this on video.
Is that her?
Oh no, that's the. Oh yeah, no, I don't know.
So cute. Yesterday is.
Sabi's son.
Maybe we should bleep that out since we don't have consent to mention his name.
You bleep it up.
So
The little one.
these two kids, hers and mine, goes to the same school mah. So tadi yang, she mentioned my daughter's name lah. Mana anak kau? Gitu lah kawan. And he held my hand lah. Let's go find her.
Oh.
Terus oh no, she can't come because she's not feeling well. I'll take care of her. Like, whoa, dude.
Cookie
Bakal
points.
anak mentua. Menantu, sorry. No. Okay, let's leave that to them lah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the next?
Lalut, sial.
Oh, do we do this as us thing or you me thing or what thing? How do we do this?
It can be an us thing.
What do you feel is lacking in the arts? Visual arts lah, like even for you personally or generally?
Honesty.
What, in arts?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait.
Honesty in the artworks or the intention?
Everything.
Or the intention of the artworks?
In the intention, in the community, in the schools.
When you say honest in the community, what do you mean?
Like on a personal level, my wife,
He's calling you?
no, the
Oh.
message.
Uh-oh.
Sekejap ah.
Pause. Are we recording? Oh yeah, we are.
I forgot to do something. Ada lagu selingan ni. Mari kita ramai-ramai berdiri dan memuji Tuhan.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. We need remotes for the cameras when record stop. Jauh sial.
Mahal. Okay. House chores. Lupa mau bikin. Yeah, that's one thing with me lah. I forget too much. I think because of sleep. I have sleep apnea. So tidur tidak cukup.
Yeah, and then your
Bangun, I
interviews
forget.
pun tengah malam. Tolonglah. I don't know. I understand lah. Family time is so hard.
I know.
So like that you know it eats into your art. What you want to do, what you can do. But you know at least you're doing this now lah.
Yeah, and it's also like
And it's a Sunday and it's away from the family the whole day. So
I shouldn't be, but
it's money.
yeah, they're paying good money for this.
And we get to do an interview here.
Penumpang makan. Parasite.
Oh yeah, honesty.
Honesty.
Yeah.
When we do art, I mean, a lot of us, I mean, including me, when we do when we express, we bukan bilang we're not being honest, tapi kan we always calculate the market, we always apa yang orang mau beli, and we forget the one thing what got me started doing art. I wanted to be like, I want my artworks to affect the social lives of Malaysians. But in the end, I do stuff because it pays the bills. I mean, fair enough, semua orang kena makan. But end of the day, you need to have like a few reserved moments where you invest in what you want to express yourself. I guess you have songs yang tidak keluar radio and you're happy with it. At least, I mean, it's done.
I guess the same thing, like your intent. I don't know if that's honesty or not. I think you're very conscious of what's commercialized and what's for sale versus what speaks.
I mean, bukanlah bilang menipu. I mean, you're giving people what they want juga, bukan kau tembilang duit bilangan. I mean, the quality is there. But end of the day, it's your self-expression yang kena left out. In the community, like friends, artist friends, I think we are typical Asians yang susah mau puji orang punya kerja, or we puji too much. Like you said now, ini okay, ini bagus. We don't pinpoint like
flaws.
The moment you, kalau like a group chat lagi kan, terus dia post, bagus ke artwork saya?
Everybody, semua bagus.
Ya, semua okay. Terus bila bagus ya, PM lah what I think. Terus macam berhenti aja di kawan. Terus yang, he doesn't like my artwork. No,
I don't know.
I think that this is this and this is that.
I find that in group chats, when you do that, when you voice out like what you think, personalized, like a bit different, and it's not colorated.
It's not popular lah.
It's not in line with what everyone is saying. So everybody's sedap, cantik, and then you suddenly say, I don't see something in it lah. Like I don't emotionally, it doesn't do anything for me. It just kills the conversation. Like there's no follow up. There's no like, oh kenapa kau rasa begitu? Tiada, it just dies, and you're like, I'm the bad guy, huh? Just took our topic to something else that has nothing to do with the previous conversation. So annoying when that
That's why
happens.
people hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we have a few art group chat rooms, and a lot of them, dirang cuma give you like lip service, which is very. I want something. I want to know something that is obviously bukan something that is not obvious, something yang
You need somebody to tell you lah.
yeah. I guess that's why I hang out with you.
Oh, what for me to? Hey, wait.
No. I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate when, dude, this is like, kenapa kau buat begini? Like, kenapa kau buat begitu?
It's like macam what self-depreciation slash.
No,
I'm meeting Chris so I can get bashed up.
no.
Verbally assaulted.
But when you hang out with people like that has this level of honesty with each other, kan, it's like, yalah. I mean, how ya?
I call it a breath of fresh air lah. Yang you can be who you are with that person. Like when they're very honest with you, you know yang it's sincere lah. So whatever you say or do, it's transparent lah. There's no hidden layers. There's no like, oh di depan dia I have to say like this, tapi di belakang you say shit to other people. I think that is what's lacking in the art scene here. Because like you said lah, face value lah. Was it face value you said just now? I feel like that lah. Yang di depan, oh best, everything is good. But then away from the person, it's a whole different conversation. So I try to keep my conversations, the same lah. When I'm face to face with you, I'll say I like you as a person, but your art or your music could be better. And I say it not out of spite, but out of respect and like. Yeah, and if I don't say anything about your art, then for me it's like either I don't care, or it's at a point where I know I cannot say anything to you yet. Cause I don't want to kill your dream. I'm very conscious where you're at the young impressionist age.
That time,
yeah.
that face.
Yeah. So when you get criticism, and you don't know what to do with it, I do intentionally think. I think not intentionally. I think I do know sometimes I unintentionally push that person to do something else. because they can't cope with the, oh, my photos are bad. I'm like, no, they're not bad. They're like, there's no emotion. And you can't teach emotion in photos. I believe lah. It's like either you can or cannot. But you can learn, but slow ah.
It's a process.
Yeah. And like I said earlier lah, the self-doubt is already so heavy kan. Like I feel sometimes we're doing the art just to get not even the appreciation, not even the validation, just to get the support lah in a way. Like you're not supporting yourself, you expect other people to tell you like, yeah, your art is okay.
This is so relevant in my rumah tangga life as well, because I tend to be very Indian to my wife. I don't tell her things yang sudah.
I thought that was just being Sabahan.
Ya kah?
Isn't it?
Huh. Probably I'm focusing on my Malayali side too much. So it annoys Anne lah. Why didn't you tell me? Like this was supposed to be like hari tu lagi. I always assume yang she's gonna be okay man ni. And I always assume like bagus jangan buat nanti dia suka ni. Padahal there's a lot of things yang we can talk through and
I think it's the fear. Like I went through the same thing where I wouldn't tell my partner, you know, whoever I was with at that time lah, yang what was going on through my mind or why I acted certain way with doing things, because I assume they didn't care or they would understand. Like my actions, you would understand. But sometimes it's our actions are just, you know, our head understands it. People outside of us, they have no idea why we did what we did. And, you know, it becomes an issue.
Yeah, I always discover and rediscover that I'm like a dick to my wife ni. Like, what?
Always cutting you off. Fuck. But every time you say something and something pops up in my head, and before I lose it, I want to say it before I lose it. So it's like, it's weird that you don't communicate in your daily life, per se lah, daily life kan, but you overthink it in your art.
I think that's what the issue is. I need to accept that I want to be a better husband, a better papa. But it's like, apa yang diorang cakapkan macam it's the same thing again and again mah. You need to do this, you need to jaga your health, you need to sleep early, and all these things kan macam susahnya orang bikin all this stuff when I'm doing all these other cool things. I mean, not to say like being a dad is not cool. I mean, I'm discovering and rediscovering that being a papa is like really, really fun. Tiring, yes,
but it's fun.
It's yeah. Every day, like this is what I am struggling, sacrificing all the things for. But it's for my kids, for my wife. But it's always that confrontation. I mean, I don't like bila saya bercakap sama bini saya tu saya, oh, this is going to be online.
Hey, look, it's your sip.
But I love my wife and I appreciate what she says to me. Oh no, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, you want tissue? Let me go get tissue first.
I cry a lot, so.
Oh, his eyes are red. Okay, I'll be back. You continue talking to the camera.
I was not joking. You get issues.
But yeah, I acknowledge that we need to communicate better. I mean, I need to communicate better. I mean, she just gave me like this Google Calendar and whatever you want to do, just write it here.
Hello, we spoke about that before.
Exhibit A. Yeah, and saya pun, I mean, ini barang senang ba? I mean, all you just have to do is like, okay, I'm doing this on that day. And I don't know why I overthink everything so much, and
because it's something we what? Because I think it's something we have to do, not we want to do. Because by nature, I think you're very off the cuff, very not follow schedule type. Like for you, a schedule is just a limitation. So when it comes to scheduling, you're like, why?
I guess that's why I'm always late.
I guess. Not really all the time lah. So it's always that, I mean, I do the same thing lah. I always repeat mistakes, things I already know I shouldn't be doing or saying I do, and it's mannerism also lah. Like you cannot be perfect lah. You are who you are, and accepting who you are and working around it, that's the hardest thing lah. Like you are gonna be, let's say lah, cincai cakap lah, you're gonna be messy with time or late and sloppy. So but you know what things you cannot be late for, and what things you're like, ini lambat pun okay lah. So I guess there's leeway to what you can and cannot do. So it's not like, don't think of it like die I have to do this. It's like, okay, these things are my priority. These things that I have to be on time on. These are the things that are not the important, or like, it's your own time. You don't have to go to the studio exactly on time because it's just your time with the studio. But when it's family time and everything, that's the priority. I have no idea if that makes sense. It's like going on in circles.
It makes total sense. I realize when I have a family now, my time has to sync with their time, and I have to plan things.
After he has 2 kids.
When I plan something,
Okay.
I need to put in consideration like what Anne is doing. I mean, she is in a very tough patch of time right now. She's trying to finish her masters, and the first one is going to school with all these new stories every day, and the second one is like, I think she dislikes me. Dia kalau saya dukungkan terus yang nangis ni berhabis. Terus yang, I'm your papa. I have like to reintroduce myself again and again, and that's when she said like, see, that's how often you see your kids. And yeah, it's like a punch in the face lah, but macam tiap hari belajar ni.
I don't know. I think you've changed a lot though. You don't spend so much time out like before. You're not doing so many crazy things every day. You're not taking too many jobs. So it's okay lah. You are home. It's just, I don't know what to say. I don't have kids. I don't know. But I see you as a good dad lah. Like how Hannah interacts with you and everything. Like, and how other kids are so warm with you.
And I am so angry with her. I have like issues ni yang bila sama dia kan, I get like,
wow.
yeah, terus and it's like, kenapa kalau macam sama orang lain kau bisa sabar ni, sama dia macam tiba-tiba macam mau jadi hog. I always think that if I say something, she'll follow because she's my daughter. But this thing has a mind of its own, and
Can relate in a way lah. And it's very frustrating. And you think because, that's my daughter, she's gonna follow what I say.
yeah.
And she doesn't. And
Is that very Indian?
No, it's just very normal lah, I think. Wait till she's a teenager.
Oh God. I want this. No, cannot. We don't have enough money. But I want.
That's common, I guess. Kids will always throw tantrums. They'll always.
And it's always the small things yang tick me off. Yeah, that one is also a struggle I need to acknowledge, and I don't know.
I like how we're doing live talk in between arts. Which was the original idea for this in the whole place.
Yeah, and I messed it up.
What's up?
I don't know.
What do you mean you messed it?
Life.
Yeah lah, but it's honest one, because it's how you relate your art to life, and people forget how one it can be.
I like Kreko Blabak punya paintings.
I know Kreko Blabak lah.
Kreko Blabak. Craig Royno. He's a friend lah, Kreko lah.
The Mexican robot.
Mexican robot. Last time bila they started, he used to like document his feelings, his history, and Yi Ilan called it personal politics. These are personal, like Donald Abraham punya paintings, and you can see like what his struggles are. You can see it in the Boxman series. Do check out si Craig punya kerja, the Boxman series. What if orang bilang kan think out of the box, think without the box. Terus si Craig bilang yang, what if the box can think on its own? Terus keluar kaki, keluar tangan, and it walks. Terus yang, betul-betul ni orang gila ni. But it shows that there's a lot of things yang we neglect.
It shows that it questions the thing people don't question.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of us don't do enough. We are always so keen to like, yes, that's a good idea. Yes, that's a good concept. Without thinking of what happens if the concept is like this. Is this really a good concept? Is this a good idea? What makes it a good idea? What makes it a good concept? Sure. I think that's conversations we don't have internally as well when we do things. Is it a good idea to do this? Is it a bad idea to do this? Like, ooh, I want to do this and just do it.
Yeah. I find it very sabahan for us not to listen to advice yang apa dia tahu tu. So, kau buat juga. Lantas kau rasa macam shock sendiri ni certain program is.
I would say not we don't listen lah. I say the syok sendiri thing is very, very common. Like when we do a project or we dream of an idea to do something, satu dua orang cakap cun kan, that's it. The whole world will love my idea. So we do not prepare.
It's like your mom and your
cousin.
your client. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spend money, yeah.
So we don't prepare when there's negative, when there's like sejuta. I learned that from sejuta impian though. My idea was to take equipment.
For those yang tidak tahu apa itu sejuta impian, that happened in what year?
Oh Lord, I don't know, 2009 kah?
Kids.
Freaking old. 11 years ago. Anyway, so this was a lesson I learned 11 years ago. I had an idea for sejuta impian, which is a million dreams or whatever they call it, translation. So they give you money for your ideas, basically. So you pitch business ideas or whatever you want to do. So mine was to get equipment so I could go to Sandakan and Tawau to record talents and bands, whoever lah. Because I calculated, if it's 65 ringgit one way for one person, you got 5 people, that's a couple of $100 and then pulang balik, tempat hotel. It's cheaper for me, one person, to go there and do everything there. And then I was asking around the scene here lah. So no offense lah. I mean, of course when you hear it's a good idea lah kan. Ya kan, baik deh kau pergi sana, murah deh kau pergi sana, record everyone blah 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 and all this and that. Then when I got to KL, did the pitch, the first question was, are the talents there good enough for you to go and record? Is it worth your time? I was like,
Macam ada.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Like, what are you gonna do after you record them? What's gonna happen? Where's the music gonna go? Now the thing is, when this came out on TV, it was only like a 3-minute, 4-minute thing, but the whole conversation was a total around 20 minutes on site when we were doing the video. So there was a lot of back and forth. So I defended them. I said, yes, the reason I'm pitching this idea is because I've seen the talents, I've seen the bands. Yes, they are there. Then they said, if their talents are there and they believe in their talents, why are they not coming to KK or somewhere else to record? Why are they not making the effort? Why are you making the effort? So I'm like, speechless. And then
Problem.
can't remember, man. 11 years ago. But I remember the questions.
Gantung.
No, I remember the questions were like, shit, these were questions I would never ask myself.
Siapa yang tanya soalan ni?
Oh, Norman KRU. And
Para papawas.
and 2 other people lah. One was a business guy and one was a online blogger. So the questions were valid lah. Then Norman said something yang that time I didn't want to believe it. Like he said, instead of you taking this money and working with a couple of people, take this money, work with one talent and focus on that one talent only. I'm like, no, I'm gonna help the whole scene.
I am the Messiah.
Yeah, so now thinking back, like, yeah, he was right. If I took the 10,000, worked on one artist for grooming, the video clips, the production, the albums and everything, it could have done a lot better than trying to help the bands.
Who was a good talent that time? Now I'm asking the questions.
Maybe John Paradise. Definitely Jade Sisters. But if bands, it would have been John Paradise lah. Frontman Company as well.
Frontman, love their work.
Yeah. But Jade Sisters lah, I guess. But then 2009. Jade Sisters only started 2010. If I'm not mistaken lah. So 2009, 2009 I was just about to start Eyes and Ears. So I wasn't ready to be that artist manager thing yet. So still thinking as a.
Ini jamming studio kok bikin ni.
Oh yeah. Oh lord.
Let's not go there.
So anyway, yeah, that's about the. We don't ask ourselves the right questions. So ada camera stop. Oh. Oh shit. Yeah, mana itu stop button, mana stop button. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, recording ID.
Yes.
And we're back after the break.
That was the words from the sponsor. Bagus kita minta ate ni sponsor the apa minuman dia. Dia kan jual teh.
Today's show brought to you by Ate.
Oh, I met Chris in 99.
We actually met in 1985.
Oh, that was like no.
Kids,
That's where it started lah.
1985.
And then and then 99, I was working in Pacific New Key.
Oh yeah,
Which
we did meet there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then dia kasi, were you bold that time?
Oh yeah.
Oh, rapper sial tentu yang. Oh, here's my demo. Dia pakai yang, kawan saya rapper sial. And I was like really metal that time yang. I don't want my friends to see this.
Gimana kau?
Peer pressure.
That's the one where.
Yeah. That was how we were.
Yeah.
Like, kau rapper.
Yeah.
Kau metal.
But
Ska.
But we were talking about the honesty thing, right? So he was being face and face. Oh yeah, okay, I'll call, and then.
Oh yeah, I was doing that. But it was good lah. I mean, I in silent I was like Malayan poetic ammo that time. Because they were machas. So when we listened to his demo, I was like, can Sabah do this? In my head lah, I was like, wow. And I really hope that he would like go big that time. Tapi macam kau tengok cakap ni, because my friends, metal friends were there. Terus yang, terus yang, ui, Gen, kawan kau rapper kah? Entah.
But that was how it was back then, though.
Yeah. What's the point of the story? Yeah.
I don't know.
I forgot. Damn it.
Oh, reconnected.
Oh, no. There's another point.
Oh wow, really?
The effort that he did.
Oh.
He knows he wanna rap, and this is like jauh bukan like kayak KK Tawau. This is like positive tone KL. Like that's why when me as Sabahan baru 19 years old, 18, for us to bridge that gap kan dari KK pergi KL kan is like tidak logik ni. We're so used to like si Ampal, and when I saw those kind of stuff like Abu Bakar Ella keluar in scenario punya, I was like, wih, orang Sabah boleh buat benda macam ni. Like,
he won sinaran kan? Kan second place tu.
I think after that they had like a few shows di Media Prima sudah, so it became like a regular thing lah. So macam, then I realised like you can, but yalah dia Abu Bakar Ella, memang lah dia famous, dia like Chris Pereira itu atas punya orang sudah, like you'll never get there until the day that we started asking questions. Like, I guess you ask wrong questions to wrong people first. Like merapu, teda, then you realize that you need to ask these questions to these kind of people, and they are just people, manusia biasa ni yang pergi jamban sakit perut sometimes, and they are normal, bukan like some Lady Gaga.
She's not normal lah.
Yeah, my point exactly. Dia pun manusia juga. If you can collabo with her, then collabo lah. But you see what I mean by like dia Hollywood. So, there's still that gap yang dalam otak sini sekarang. Because I think I've reached KL sudah. I've known people in KL like people lah.
And then?
Habis lah.
I think back then when I started out, I didn't know how to make it work in KK. Like my head was like, if I wanted to do this, I had to connect with KL. I had to somehow.
Which is fair enough, I guess. Takkan kau be most music kan?
They kind of offered lah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you this?
No.
I'm sorry.
Exclusive interview.
My first few demos were done. I had 3 songs I did at most, I think 3-4 songs. And then 2 or 3 done at RAM as well. So that's how I met Roger, that's how I got to know Junior from Most Music. And these demos were paid, I paid for everything like 100 an hour, okay, to record. and you're one guy, so that you
Ada
maximize.
student price kah?
No. So like, when I got to know them, and then with Junior Most Music, I got to a point where we did some collaborations on his clients, his acts lah. So I rapped on Second Medusa song. Sure, can't remember who else I rapped with. I know with Skyline, Most Music was 1 or 2. Skyline I did 2 or 3.
Skyline was that karaoke thing kah?
Lidah Khalidin lah. Lidah Khalidin, the Tupu
Pasal saya
School.
nampak Skyline saya ingat karaoke
And
saya.
then the Max, I forgot this guy Max something. There was one song called Police Sirens and all that shit.
Is
But-
Skyline related to SIB Skyline?
No,
Ah,
totally different. So with Junior Most Music, it came to a point where he offered a deal, but it was a typical deal lah, which means the label takes 100% ownership of everything, which is normal lah. That's how the deal is.
Oh.
And I was like, nah.
Until now, bagaimana dia ada?
Yeah, if you don't read the fine print, you're gonna sign everything over.
Okay.
Because that's the only way companies make money.
So you don't own the songs lah?
No, I never signed with them.
Okay.
So
No,
I
I mean if you signed it, you don't
That's
own
why
the
a
song
lot of the
lah.
artists say, oh, kana tipu label management. It's like, you don't read the fine prints. Cause sign just to be an artist. You know, you're literally signing because
Kau
you
famous
want.
lah, tapi you don't have shit
Yeah,
lah.
because you want to be famous. You want to be an artist. You don't read the fine prints. So when you read the fine prints, it's like, whatever you write belongs to the company. The company owns everything. Because that's the only way the company makes money from you as an artist lah.
Yalah.
Like the show pun paling what 20-30%.
That's business.
Yeah. So they only get a kickback from royalties, from ownerships, and that's not a lot lah actually. So when he offered the deal, I was like, yeah, it's okay. Can we nego this? Like, no, cannot. No. But we friends lah. It was like no hate or malice about it lah. It's just business lah. So we still did work together. We still chilled out.
So did all this that happened to you made you want to do your eyes and ears because of that? Or you wanted to do things differently?
I never wanted to be a label because I knew I didn't have the upfront to sustain or make it work with the artist. Back then lah.
What, money wise?
Yeah. Kau
Berapa
print,
lama perlu?
dulu kau mau print CD, oi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, minimum was 1,000 and you had to print in KL because there's no authorized factory in KK.
Authorized?
Yeah, because when you print CDs, it comes with the ISRC code or whatever.
AIM, no.
No. It's when you put it in the computer, there's all it detects and all that shit. So we don't have that here. KL ada.
Do you have it now?
Not really. So that's why everything is online. It's more affordable lah. Video sekarang pun kau pakai satu DSLR, you can do video sudah. Dulu. So that's why.
VGA phone.
So I did want to start a record label, but tak jadi. Then I realized what was lacking in KK, I felt was artist management and development lah. So that's why I started Eyes and Ears to go kind of that way lah. And I think at that point I was too young or too naive in the scene or in the industry to start a label. Now I feel I'm at the right point where I know what to do, what not to do. I've done the mistakes. I've learned from not the best, but people I look up to. So macam,
I guess we learn from mistakes.
yeah.
Lots and lots of mistakes.
But yeah lah, I was very, it was very dangerous lah, Sabahans, when it comes to asking people, hey, what do you think of my demo? What do you think? People are so afraid of kasih sakit hati kau, yang they will not say anything.
Saya mau cakap betul, tapi biarlah dia.
Yeah, like that lah. So I thought I was the shit. I was one of the few English rappers because I wanted to purely do English, so stood out easier lah. And then like, I can do KL lah. Hantar demo kana ketuk gila babi. Terus baru yang, oh my lord.
I'm not that good.
Yeah, that's when I realized, okay, I can't ask my peers, I can't ask people here. I need advice from somewhere else. That's where you get to know rappers in KL or whoever you kenal online that you minat. You email, you ask them straight up lah. Bro, what do you think of this song? What can you tell me? So that's where I got feedback on my barring was wrong, my structuring was off. I was a bit too off tempo and all that stuff. And they'll teach you lah. Like Words Manifest taught me the importance of syllable counting.
Mana.
Yeah. Adakah rapper lagi power? Mana. What up, one? Peace. Sorry.
Sama.
Which is why I appreciate Rogue Squadron, the crew I'm in. Because they're like in the group chat, we will call shit out lah. We'll say, what the fuck is this? Which doesn't happen in KK, and I miss that. With the Krakow art group, we did that. The
Yeah.
CAG, we were calling each
when
other out.
we were younger. Krakow art group is like 10 years old now, and
Holy shit.
when we gather around, when we used to gather around, we are like really. I mean, Kwan Koko lah taught us a lot of things. Like, jangan tipu mah. Kau cakap tidak cantik lah.
Yeah.
And I hate him when you show this one artwork sudah siap cantik semua. Kau tengok ni, oh ya, macam itu orang lain punya kerja. Ada dia famous sudah. Mana kau ikut ini? What the fuck? Kau berhabis sudah mikirkan dia. I guess that's what polished us. And even Anne, my wife, she is very critical in her thinking. I mean, in arts wise, she's not in the know lah. I mean, she does a lot of homework just to mind fuck me. No, I mean, she runs the extra mile. She went to New York. Dia pergi MoMA exhibition di the whole kita berapa tingkat tu, and her thought is just to take picture for Egan. Like, so when I do work, I'll really think of a presentation just to show her. Dengan bini kau pun begitu kah? Because she wants the best for me. So biasa tunjuk she's like, apa ini? Okay, I don't know this artwork, but what is this? Can you explain this? Why did you do like that?
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
so
rare.
I appreciate her very much. Calling off people's shit is so important. It's diminishing sudah balik sekarang. I guess I don't see that as much. Netizens are like, oh saya tak kenal dia kenal saya, so I can talk shit. And they give their opinions. Sometimes it's the right thing, but there's no connection bah. Yeah.
Just words.
And you can build up from there. Tapi if like Krakow Art Group, Pangrok Sulap, other communities like Borneo Komrad, they are people yang they try to achieve something, and all of them are this sucks. Can you think about of something else which I like your idea, but it's not there yet. Like you said the other day, like it's a good song, but it's not a fantastic song.
Yeah. I mean, the ideas of exhibitions we had where we sat down and everybody had ideas and we ended up with nothing working because everything ended up being bad. We're like, yeah, okay, now I see the problem. Like when you bring something up, then like, oh, okay, scrap that. What's next?
I guess the combination in Krakow Art Group is good because we have released like Kwan, we have pessimists like Andy. We need to bully lah, tapi lah buat ni. And we have like people who are like beyond their heads like me, Craig, Nofi. Boleh ni, we can achieve that. And most of the times we did. And we were like, boleh pelan. Time tu baru yang you want to doubt ourselves lah yang saya ingat yang jadi tadi.
Like when I reconnected with Egan, and when was that? When you nearly got electrocuted?
2008.
I think even then you were doubting your art.
Yeah.
Here's the funny story. I knew Krakow Art Group before Egan did, and when I saw Egan's artworks, I was like, dude, this is crazy stuff. There are people you have to meet, and he's like, no lah. Now like I'm gonna smack you fool.
Aduh.
And look at him now. Introduced him to Craig, and that was it, man.
I think Craig is a very good motivator. I mean, all artists ada dorang punya version of their own assholes and dicks and kalau dia timbak kau mati terus deh. But when he sees something in you yang like potentials lah, he really wants you to do it. Bagus kau buat ni. This is good. Keep on doing that. Don't stop. And if you listen to this crazy man, it will work. And he always like macam 10 tahun lepas tu kan, kau tengok the first time saya yang tegur dia tu and he's right ni yang fucking mak. He's like, nah, macam tambirang lah bakal dengar kan.
But the sad thing is not sad lah. Hey Craig, he doesn't do it to himself ni.
He has a strong personality. Kalau dia bilang janganlah, it's hard to persuade him.
Yeah, true. He shuts down very fast.
That's the bad side lah, I guess. But the good side is it's hard to persuade him.
Oh, one thing about that is I think as artisans, people don't realize the dangers of waiting for the right moment?
We need managers.
No, yeah lah, but like there's always I'm not ready. Sometimes by the time you're ready, your moment for that time has already gone past.
I guess.
I feel that way lah. Maybe with visual arts you could drag it a bit, but with music kan, I always think there's a time frame that's right for you. If your pocket is there, you have to hit it there. Kau tunggu,
I think it
tunggu.
applies the same with visual arts now. I mean, depending on what genre you're doing. If you're doing like a social, political kind of thing like parok sulap, it has to be in that time. Like hari ini keluar statement begitu, besok keluar satu artwork from them, and they work like really fucking fast.
You used to be very political in your artworks as well.
Yeah.
Then now it's very personal.
I just don't care anymore. Jangan tipu, sini boleh balik. Hi boss, saya kerja di BKK. I'm
a government worker.
a government worker, but I'm non-partisan. So siapa yang in power itulah bos saya. So congratulations Muhi.
Oh lord.
That's his name, man.
Yeah. Yang Muhi, what's up?
I mean, as a person I came. Wait, masuk politik kan ni?
I don't know.
Let's not go there.
Well,
Yeah.
let's
I
not
mean,
go
I
there.
like the guy.
I don't know.
I wish him well. But honestly, whatever happens in the political scene, I leave that to my wife. She is the analyst in the house. So yeah. Jangan saya sampai dia beli hantar anak saya pergi sekolah lah, then I'll get pissed lah.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah. Di mana kita tadi?
I don't know. I'm still
This
here.
is like 16. Tadi berapa? Half an hour.
Yeah. So, what else you wanna ask?
I don't know.
Hard questions, Kunan.
Hard questions. Yum. Is that okay? The boss is here.
It's alright. Setting the scene for the interview later.
I don't know. Nothing is coming up right now. I'm thinking about the next scene. Until sambung. Okay, let's interact. We do a lot of conversations like this. If you guys wanna join ke apa,
Oh yeah.
leave it to yourself.
Drop a,
Drop a comment. If you're in the art scene, you wanna be here. Jangan malu jangan malu do. Oi.
Yeah.
If you're in the music scene, you wanna be here. Let us know in the comment section.
I would say
below.
nothing is off limits lah. We can talk about
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
and anything.
How do we make it's not our responsibility, it's not like we have the Messiah complexity, but maybe we can make a difference if you guys are here. Drop a comment below. Tell us you want to be in the show. It's not really a show lah, it's just us talking. Tidak apa-apa
So
ni.
sometimes it's the talking that answers a lot of questions.
Yeah. We really appreciate the comments from the previous video, which is very nice of you guys. Shout out to JD.
What's up,
When
JD?
we commented, I was like, Pop Shafit pa ni?
Thanks to Jen Lingi as well.
Jennifer Lingi for all the
Actually taking time
motivation.
to read. Jess from Teach from Malaysia. All the friends.
Frida, Otras. We really appreciate what all the people. Si Craig pun ada share the videos.
Nice.
And macam menang anugerah. And this is how important the reach is. And bukanlah kayo mau bilang mau, oh please subscribe, jadi famous kau, jadi kaya. We won't get rich from this, but we will be better friends. We get to be honest friends, I guess.
Aww.
Yeah. This is Sip Sip with Egan episode. Okay, Pantera, then the other one, and
I'm number
there
3
is-
again.
Yeah, you are number 3.
5 lah this one.
No, 5. There's someone else. This is episode 6. Yeah, this is episode 6, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye bye.
Oh, me and him talking, interviewing with other people. We're trying to do it like maybe once a month.
Yeah.
So everything else is just Egan and whoever he's interviewing.
I try to do it in a more conducive place. Mungkin bukan studio salah, the kipas tambah kuat lah. Aduh.
Yeah, but we would love to have
Yeah.
other artisans, music or whatever, sit down with us.
Kalau
and
kamu mau be in the show to kasih famous atau to poke famous pun boleh juga.
Walaupun
tak kisahlah.
Yeah.
We're nobodies.
just
we
do
might
it.
be too humble, but I believe a lot of people don't know us. So kalau kamu mau tolong boost, we're not willing to pay.
But you know, for me, I think it's the conversations and the questions which will be interesting. Yeah.
Okay, bye bye.
Ciao.
See ya. That was something.
Yeah, how do you stop?
The red button.
It doesn't want to stop.
Stop it!